Okay, so we are moving on to describing settings and events and stories. Last week we worked on describing characters. This week we're going to work on describing settings and events, and then eventually we'll put that all together to describe characters, settings, events, and how that led to what happened in the story. So I really just want to focus on one skill at a time to make sure you guys really understand what you are doing. Lesson 8, describing settings and events and stories. Using details to describe the settings and events in a story helps you better understand the stories you read. When you read a literary text, you learn about important things that happen in characters, the problems they face, and solutions they come to. These are the story events. You also find out about settings or where the events occur. To get the most from a story, look for details about the story events, including the characters' actions and reactions, as well as their thoughts and feelings, which we did work on last week. Also, look for details describing how a setting looks and when and where the story takes place. Paying attention to these details helps you make sense of what happens in the story. Look at each photo below. Which details tell you about this setting? Which details tell you about each event? So let's look at the first picture. It looks like there's a man and a boy. They are on a beach. I can tell they're on a beach because I know since it's black and white, it's hard to tell, but it looks like sand and it looks like the ocean behind. There's waves. I see that it's daytime because it's light outside. And I also see that they're playing with a soccer ball, okay? So my guess is that the setting is on a beach. And the events is that a man and a boy are playing soccer. That's what I see. And it's in the daytime. I see that as well. Over in this picture, I see a woman and I see two children. It looks like they're playing in the snow in the daytime. It also looks light outside. So they could be somewhere outside, obviously, in the wintertime, because obviously the snow comes in the winter. So that's what I observed looking at these pictures. Okay. Now, just by observing these and identifying these details, it's going to help me know what's going on in these pictures, just like it's going to help me know what's going on in a story. Okay, so this is just the practice we're getting first. So think, what have you learned so far about story settings and events? Think about the important details you saw in each photo. Which details tell when and where the event occurs? Which tell about what is happening? Complete the chart by adding details, settings, and events. So details are so important. So my left photo details. I'm just going to list the things I identified. And I identified that there was a man. There was also a boy. There was waves. There was sand. It was daytime because it was sunny. There was a soccer ball included. There was water. I could say that as well. So these are the details I observed in the first picture. Now, the details I observed in the second picture. There was a woman. There was two children. It was daytime, so it was light outside. There was snow on the ground. There were trees in the back. That's what I observed in the second picture. So these are my important details, and I spelled woman wrong. Here we go. Okay, now these are going to help me identify the setting, the place and time, and it's also going to help me identify the events, what is happening in the picture. So based on these details, I want you to fill out the setting and the events. So the setting, place and time, where are they at? Is it nighttime? Is it daytime? Okay, where are they? What time of day is it? Same thing with this one. Where are they? What time of day is it? Okay. And then lastly, you need to identify the events. What's happening in the picture? Okay. Who's in the picture? What are they doing? And then same with the right photo. Who's in the picture and what are they doing? Okay. These details are going to help you identify things. Okay. And then I'm going to have you do a turn and talk like I've been doing in a discussion box, and you can just answer the questions, and then your classmates can respond to what you say. So if you need anything, just message me.